There once was a king of Babylon named Nebuchadnezzar, who built an image made of gold and set it up in the plain of Dura in the province of Babylon. A decree was made that when all the people were to hear the sound of music, they were to fall to the ground and worship the golden image that Nebuchadnezzar the king had set up. And anyone who did not do this was to be cast into the burning fiery furnace. But there were 3 Jewish men who the king had set over the affairs of the province of Babylon: Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego. These men have not regarded nor served the gods nor worshipped the golden image which the king Nebuchadnezzar had set up. Then Nebuchadnezzar was angry and called for these men. He said, "Is it true, O Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego? Do not ye serve my gods, nor worship the golden image which I have set up? Now if ye be ready, that at what time you hear the sound of the cornet, flute, harp, and all kinds of music, ye fall down and worship the image which I have made. But if ye worship not, ye shall be cast that same hour into the midst of the burning fiery furnace. And who is that God that shall deliver you out of my hand?" Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego answered the king and said, "O Nebuchadnezzar, we are not careful to answer thee in this matter. If it be so, our God whom we serve is able to deliver us from the burning fiery furnace, and he will deliver us out of thine hand, O king. But if not, be it known unto thee, O king, that we will not serve thy gods, nor worship the golden image which thou hast set up." We pick up the story from verse 19.
Then was Nebuchadnezzar full of fury, and the form of his visage was changed against Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego. Therefore he spake, and commanded that they should heat the furnace 7 times more than it was wont to be heated. And he commanded the most mighty men that were in his army to bind Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego, and cast them into the burning, fiery furnace. Then these men were bound in their coats, their hosen, and their hats, and their other garments, and were cast into the midst of the burning, fiery furnace. Therefore, because the king's commandment was urgent, and the furnace exceeding hot, the flame of the fire slew those men that took up Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego, And these three men, Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego, fell down bound into the midst of the burning fiery furnace. Then Nebuchadnezzar the king was astonished, and rose up in haste, and spake, and said unto his counselors, Did not we cast three men bound into the midst of the fire? They answered and said unto the king, True, O king. He answered and said, Lo, I see four men loose, walking in the midst of the fire, and they have no hurt, and the form of the fourth is like the Son of God. Then Nebuchadnezzar came near to the mouth of the burning fiery furnace, and spake, and said, Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego, ye servants of the Most High God, come forth and come hither. Then Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego came forth from the midst of the fire. And the princes, governors, and captains, and the king's counselors, being gathered together, saw these men, upon whose bodies the fire had no power, nor was an hair of their head singed, neither were their coats changed, nor the smell of the fire had passed on them. There was a fourth man in the fire.
Raise your voice and shout, come on.
I go narrow the things I don't know. Every minute, now they move me, they lead me, they go on God. Mine is made up, of course, no going back, non-stop on 240. If you gone, oh damn it, road. I'm steady, revving, on the throttle, got eyes on the prize. Babala, any company, snatching from his hand. If I just know I'll be retold, that's why I call you.
To follow Jesus, I have decided to follow Jesus. I have decided to follow Jesus.
I can never turn back. It's already too late. It won't make sense. Where am I going to? It's already too late. I've already come too far. It's already too late. We spend the billions. We spend the billions. We spend for Jesus. We spend for Jesus. We shift the culture. We heal the sick. We will raise the dead. Transform the nation. See, we hear well done. We will fund the world. We will spend the billions. We will spend for Jesus. See, we shift the culture. We heal the sick. We will raise the dead. Transform the nation. See, we hear well done. Let's go.
Feel the fire, it is burning in my soul. In His presence we are rising, He's moving, take control. Mufaro, in His presence there is freedom.
Chains are falling.
tinogona kutamba navo zvishomanai vachenda zvavo kunogara tikutamba navo tinotenda zvaita.